Offline, sending data. Get everything connected. Good. Yes. All right. Cool. Well, let's take you. All right. So let's warm up with just some random stuff. So we'll go here. Move this. And I think what I'm going to do. I think we'll just hold on a minute. Getting everything set up here. Let's start with. Let's do like a basic little character. I like that. Let's open complete 2019. We'll open this guy up. Okay. So, did I keep that or no? Wait a minute. I need to check. See if that tweeted. Hold on a sec. Let me check something here. Yep. Okay. That worked. So I need to update that. Okay. We need to update that. Cat, that's enough. Hey, that's enough. Go on. Alright, so let's pick something to draw. How about... Where are those freaking... Hold on a second. Let me... Where is this? Graphic ideas and artist. There it is. Okay. And nice. So I need to work on saving that. All right. So let's make something. I don't know what I want to create today. Let's start with like basic characters, I think. We'll just start with like... Get over to the... Gotta get this brain going, y'all. Long day. What do I want to draw? Let's start with... Actually, you know what? Let's open this up. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Let's see if we can finish this. I want to see... Yeah, let's do it. Because we were sort of learning on this and we were studying on this. So let's keep that up. I think this would be good fun. Cat, go on. Slight turn, huh? Okay, yeah, let's do this. So I want to play with these trees, and I actually, you know what? We're gonna try something. So I found something earlier. Where did we put this? Under stock files? Yes, under textures. Right here. This is it? This is it. Okay. Let's take... Huh, I don't think that's working. We're just gonna rock it. I'm not really sure. Okay. Let's take this and move it up. Now let's take this kind of like the way that looks. Let's go here with it. Let's go here with it. Yeah. Now I wonder if we put this behind maybe, let's say like a 40% opacity or 60% opacity, and we went in front of this cloud with it. I don't like it. I actually like the other one better. Thought I would, but no. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna go there with it. And we're gonna... So, what I want to do is we're gonna play with this and see if we can't sort of freshen this up a little bit. Let me check on something here. Give me one sec, folks. Sorry, my alerts weren't working the other day. I want to make sure we're not sort of fighting that same battle. So we're gonna test them real quick.
We got a new
okay.
follower.
I just want to make sure they're working. Don't want to encounter that problem. Alrighty. What can I do for this? So I was envisioning sort of a... maybe a fire here in the middle. Cat, I'm telling you what, you're gonna get it. What happened to that other one I was working on? Vector... Did I not save it? I'm gonna say it's possible I didn't. Yeah, see right here I think we need... Okay, yeah. We'll play with that. Theme 32, cancel, wizard. Alright, so we'll go here and we'll save this. Now, let's play with some of these buildings. Let's see if we can't do some sort of smaller sort of shapes. Now, obviously, we're going to go here. Because I feel like... Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay, wait. I should do a power duplicate here. So delete, copy, and then boom, 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 boom. Okay, that'll work. Because then you can copy this. So then down. I'd say right about there. And then paste, 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 paste. Yeah, we'll just go all the way down like this. We'll go to right there. But that sort of makes sense, right? It fits in with the building. And then what we can do... here like this, yeah. Go here, and we'll take another one and we'll sort of stick it next to it. You know what we're gonna do? Hang on a second, I have an idea. We're gonna save this under the beta. We're going to call this Scene Study 2. Yep. We're going to switch over to the other. We're going to go to the Affinity Designer beta and see if we can work that file in there. Because I want to see what kind of performance and stuff it has. So let's go here. The only thing is I've not installed the brushes and everything, but that'll be fine. Open Scene Study 2. Continue. Okay, nice. Feels smoother. Maybe it's just my imagination, but that definitely feels smoother. Alright. Excuse me. I feel like I got a sneeze coming. Alright. Here, here, here. Separate them down, group them, and sort of do it here. And we'll just do sort of the same thing. Arrow. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Just trying to sort of break it up a little bit. There we go. Hang on a second. Let me redo somebody's chest. I forgot to hook up that third monitor. I need to set a reminder. Third monitor. Third monitor. Let's test something. Oh. Thinking in between these rows, maybe? Oh, you gotta actually cut this one. Not used to that. Okay. I just want to see if the performance is any better, because I've noticed that the regular Affinity here lately has been getting sort of laggy in certain situations. So I want to see. Go here and we'll kind of bring it back up like this. I want to see what this would look like. It may look really dumb. I don't know. Maybe we should have done some animation tonight. I don't know. I mean, that's what? 30? 40? 50? %. I bet. Let's go here. Excuse me. I'll tell you what. Not sure that's what I want to do, but I kind of like it. I'm liking the windows, though. Okay. Oh, that's right. Gotta lock this. There's a few things like that. I can't honestly say I don't understand why they would make that change, but okay, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. And power duplicate down. Now see, these windows you're going to see a little further down. So we'll just kind of, this group we'll get rid of. This here we'll copy straight over. And then we'll take this one and copy it straight over here. See? Yeah. Because we're just trying to give this slight impression of a city back here. I will say, so far, I'm enjoying the performance of this. Edit. Inside. Control-Alt-V. Okay. So, why is that not working? Did I fumbling something? I'm positive I did that right. Cut. Here. Control-Alt-V. What? Is that changed and I'm not aware of it? Okay. We'll go here. Bring it down. Go. Don't know how far we're going to be able to roll with this, to be honest with you. I think we'll sort of leave it the way it is. Hey, Firebrand, how you doing, buddy? I'm tired. I'm tired. It was a long day. Long, long day. How are you doing? I'm whooped. I'll be honest with you. But you know what? I wanted to stream. It's on the schedule, so I figured let's get in here. Let's do a little stream. Let's play around. I'm messing around with the scene study. You know how we did that other scene study, right? So I'm sort of playing around with some colors here, trying to see what the heck I can do. I'm feeling this, but at the same time, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
We got a host. Welcome, everyone.
I'm almost feeling like I should mix it up a little. I'm just not quite sure what I want to do with it. Hey, Amos, how you doing? Thank you for the host. Hope you're having a good night. Do you like the palette? So check this one out. We're doing two things here. This is the Affinity Designer beta. And it is, I'm testing it out, right? Trying to see what it's all about. There's some cool new features in there. But I don't want to open any of my production files in there. But I'll show you the other scene study. I'm doing a lot of studies. So this was the other scene study I did. I made this, which was sort of like a flat sort of scene. And I was really happy with this one. But I didn't use any noise, and I didn't use any real textures. I just kept this one, like, really flat, right? So, but this one, I put, like, a lot of noise in the trees and whatnot. So, I'm sort of experimenting with noise, trying to see how I like it. And right now, I'm trying to determine whether or not I like the windows on the buildings, or should the buildings just be flat. I think I'm kind of liking some of the details back here. Thank you, yeah. So, I'm doing a lot of sort of, like, trying to do some sort of forced learnings, you know? Scenes are not something I normally draw. So it was like, okay, you know what? The only way to get better at something is do it. You know what I mean? So I figured, why not? Let's just try to make some, like, different things. I like the windows. Okay, okay, alright. Let's keep adding depth. We'll do these are like little smokestacks and stuff up here. Sort of that stuff. So yeah, I actually, today, I turned this into a YouTube video. And the way that I'm handling my YouTube right now is I'm sort of taking pictures I've already drawn, and I'm redrawing them and capturing them as speed art to use for, like, YouTube videos. So, because I feel like it's sort of a cool process for people to see, instead of me talking and the conversation that goes on during a stream, they can see the start to finish version of the drawing, you know what I mean? And it's so far, it's getting pretty good interest. People seem to enjoy it, so it's a cool little process. It is. I think it's on my social. Don't call me a liar. There it is, right there. No, you don't have to use the C anymore. I need to update that. The C was when I was they were first giving me the link. Now, I mean, that link will still work, I believe. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, let me know. I believe that link still works. No. Let me update that real quick. Commands. Social, edit. Chat. Well, either way, if you copied the end, it would have worked. But let's try it again. Yeah, basically JerHenning. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to turn some of this stuff into, like, speed paints and stuff, you know? For people, because I feel like a lot of people, in the feedback I'm getting so far, people are saying that they're able to follow along pretty well with the speed paint. So I figure, you know what? If people feel like they can follow along, why not make content, right? And put it out there. We'll just do these as these rows. Yeah, you know? And people seem to like them because, you know, here's the thing. I don't know if any of you have ever done YouTube stuff, right? Video editing is very challenging. It's not hard. It just takes a lot of time, right? So it's one of those things where I find that doing the speed paints are not as difficult because you just take a time lapse, speed it up, and rock and roll. You know what I mean? As opposed to say trying to do an actual tutorial where you're explaining things. There's a lot more editing that goes into that. So I think the channel is going to be predominantly speed paint. Every now and then I'll bust out like a full-on tutorial where I'll explain each step and everything, but that's just a lot more work. It's a lot more work. And unfortunately, time is not something that I have copious amounts of, so. Because I know a lot of people, they want me to do like full-on tutorials, and I don't mind once in a while, but like I said, you know, it's one of those things I sort of got to decide, pick and choose what my poison is. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's copy these windows again. Hope you guys are having a good night. Go and copy this. You ever do that? Hamlet, you ever find something that you're like, you're not good at making, and you make it on purpose? Just to push yourself a little bit? It is. It's crazy. I'm going to tell you, I did not have the level of appreciation required for people to do YouTube until I started messing around with YouTube. You know what I mean? Video editing is, like, streaming is hard in itself. There's a lot of, you know, technology and learning and things that go into that. But, like, if you start getting into, like, video editing, that's a whole nother, like, level of time. Can't draw guns and stuff. Really? See, now I can draw them, but you know, in my style. Like, I don't do any sort of, like, realistic or anything. But, like, I've got a couple recent ones. Like, we drew one on this guy's back. We did, like, some sort of a rifle on this dude's back here. That was a fun little picture. This was actually a goof-off picture. We were just, everybody in chat was just sort of adding different elements to it. And we just kept adding things repeatedly, right? But, yeah. But a lot of my stuff is more in a flat style. So it's probably a little different, you know. Alright. So I was thinking about doing a campfire here. So we're just going to put something there for the time being. It's sort of a prop. Hey, water bottle. How are you? I think we're going to do like a fire right here. Like a campfire in the middle of this. And then I think we'll do... What else would be in the front of the scene? I'm trying to give a really good perspective of city with a park coming through the forest, right? And then... something. I was thinking like maybe a fire, or maybe we do like a I don't know. You guys see what I did for I got up early this morning, and I did this sketch in like, I did that in like 25 minutes because I couldn't sleep and I had time before I went to work. So I got up and I was like, you know what? I feel like drawing something. And so I just kind of started drawing, and I was trying to create like a very hazy effect, like, you know, sort of above the clouds, sort of a hazy sort of atmosphere, you know? And it was pretty cool, pretty fun. I think I could do more stuff like this and incorporate like the fire and stuff. I had a good time with this. It was good fun. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I like doing weird stuff sometimes. Alright, let's do a little fire here, I'm thinking. So what we'll do is we'll copy this boy over. Take you out. What do you have in you, water bottle? We had, I don't even know what I ate. Chili. I made chili. Oh, nice. Yum. One of my favorite foods. I mean, we could do a tent here. We could do like a little fire. What do you guys think? Should we do like maybe some benches? Should we do... I don't know.
Oh, we got a host. Welcome, everyone.
Iman, dude.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
How you doing, man? Thanks for the host, dude. Good to see you, buddy. You like the campfire and a tent. Okay. So let's do the tent. We'll do sort of a isometric based tent. Oh, water bottle. Did you see the YouTube video I did today? I redid this in a YouTube video. so I was mentioning it right before you got here. What I'm going to start doing for my YouTube vids is I'm going to start taking things I've already drawn and I'm going to sort of redraw them for the speed art, because you know what I mean. It's easier to sort of come up with stuff like that, you know. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I redid that. Okay, let's do a 10. Well, it's good to see you, Iman. It's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's do sort of a forced perspective. We don't care how big it is, right? It's not a problem. We're going to resize it once we draw it. But I'd say let's do a tent with the flaps open. And then we'll kind of go from there. And I think everybody here is a regular. But if there's anybody watching that has any questions for me, feel free to ask away. If there's any new folks lurking. Good to see everybody. I really appreciate y'all coming out. I'm tired tonight, I'll warn you. I had a heck of a couple days. I've worked like way too many hours in the last 2. I think I've worked like 28 or 30 hours in the last 2 days. I've not Firebrand. What we're going to do is it's going to be next Wednesday. Good thing you brought that up, dude. Next Wednesday, we're going to start a weekly challenge on the Discord. So the way that's going to work is it's going to be open to everyone. Any art medium. I don't care if it's traditional. I don't care if it's digital. I don't care if it's out of clay. I don't care what it is. We're going to put a topic in the Discord, and then you're going to have a week to do whatever it is you're going to do. If you want to share it on Discord, you're welcome to. Just take a picture of it and post it in the section. You don't have to. No pressure. But whoever posts it in the Discord, whoever posts their art in the Discord, on the next Wednesday stream after we announce the topic, we'll go over them live on stream. So as long as if you want your shown and everything, and we'll just kind of talk about them and, you know, see what people are doing and stuff. It's not a competition. It's not to see how good people draw. It's just for fun. So, and I welcome all forms of art. I don't care really what they are. You know, it could be paper mache. I don't care. Any sort of creativity. Because I'm hoping that we can sort of get people creating, you know, regardless of what type of art they do. Because even though I draw in this style, and this is a style that I like, I'm not biased to it. I mean, I love all forms of art, so, and we want to include everyone. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I mean, you know, why not? Try to promote some positive, you know what I mean? Positive, like, community stuff. And I mean, if people want to post stuff that their kids do, you want to share it with your kids, if you have kids or nieces or nephews or something, they're welcome. Anybody, you know, just post it. And what we'll do is on the next stream, on the next Wednesday stream, a week after, we'll post a new topic. So the way I figured we'll do the topics is we'll come up with them live on stream. After we do them, we'll just kind of discuss it. And we're going to start small, like cat, dog. We're going to start sort of timid, and then we'll work our way up. You know what I mean? I don't want to start with like something completely crazy, because I don't want people to get intimidated. But I'd say we keep it simple at first and just sort of build up the steam and see how it goes, you know? But thanks for bringing that up, Firebrand. I had almost forgot about it. And forgive me if I take a second, because I am drawing with the beta version of Affinity Designer. This is the new beta. So I'm sort of feeling it out. Let's get some different music. What am I on? Ambient? No. I'm not ready for bed. How about like try something like this. See how this goes. Is that cat behind me? Yeah, Frodo's up there. Okay. What color tent should we do? Because we're gonna do some ropes. We'll go like this. Stroke. Wow, that's one heck of a stroke, huh? But yeah, that's the idea with the drawing challenge. And I'll be posting something soonish for those that do want to take part. Here. Do you? Okay. You'll notice, I don't know where I'm getting the color palettes from. I have no idea. Like this one. Now, this was a mixed one, right? Some people hated the grays with the orange. I think it looks fantastic. Because I think it creates a focal point where your eyes sort of focus. You know what I mean? Like, it really contrasts really heavily. But that's sort of what I was going for. You know, like, I don't know. I could see where some people wouldn't like it, right? But I think it looks really sharp. And so with this one, I wanted something really, dare say, like dreamy or almost sleepy. I wanted something sort of, I don't know, like whimsical, sleepy was sort of what I was going for, you know? Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wanted to that's what I wanted. I wanted it to pull you into that horizon. Because these here in the front, they've got the blur on them, which gives it that sense of, you know, they help with that sense of depth. I do have an idea. I might try like a forest tonight. I don't know. Like a different kind of forest. Not like the one I'm doing, obviously, but we'll see. Let's see how things go. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah. Let's do like a peg. Well, nah, we'll just do them like that. Okay, so let's put some noise on this thing. For those that don't know what noise is essentially think of it almost like a filter or a texture, right? So I'll give you an example of what noise does. If we take this here and we give it no stroke but a fill of, let's say, red. If we go up here, we can apply noise to it. And what noise does is, you'll see as I move the noise up, you see that? It sort of adds this noisy texture, okay? And you can control how much noise you want to apply to the image. And I want to say for these trees, I did 12% noise. So we can certainly crank some up, and I think I will. I think I'll take some of them up to a higher noise and some to a lower noise. That way we sort of have a little bit of variation there. Okay, yep. Now there needs to be a shade over this as well, so. So far, so good with this beta version. I've had no issues. That's comforting. They put some cool features in this, too. I can show you guys if you want to see them. I don't know if anyone here ever really messes with vector art, but there's some really, really cool features coming with this version. Very, very cool features. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to sort of dent in this side a bit. Yeah, sort of like that, okay? So I like how that's looking. This needs to be darker, more like this. And then a flap. Ooh. Yeah, it's the best way I can explain it, right, is it's sort of a different way to think when you draw, because so the way I normally explain it is it's more like sculpting in a way, right? Because I mean, not to say you can't draw with vector shapes. Look at water bottle, putting on the pressure. It's not that you can't draw with vector shapes, because you can, right? But it's more like this. You know, it's more like creating a shape and saying, okay, like I'll give you a really good example, right? Like check this out. Let's say we wanted to make a broom handle, right? So instead of taking a brush and going like, you know, painting a stroke and doing this, okay, I would grab the pen tool and be like, okay, I want sort of a crooked looking broom handle. Think of something from like maybe Harry Potter, like a witch's broom or something, right? So we would come in and we'd sort of do this. And then we go, oh, okay, well, I like the overall look of it, a little too thick. Let's modify some of these points. So as you can see, it's sort of like sculpting an object. It's not, I don't want to say it's not drawing, because it most certainly is. It's just a different way to think of it. Instead of nope, and undo, nope, and undo, nope, and undo, nope. Like, you're typically good the first time you make something, and then you just modify it, right? You add points, you move points around, you bend the shapes, you add a point, bend the shape. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a different sort of mindset, really. You sort of got to strive for. Speed on the iPad. I would say so, Water Bottle. I'd say probably within the next week we might see some. Because believe it or not, I've been drawing every day with it. And I'm getting better. Yeah, the style's really cool. It takes a little bit of getting used to, though. Because the biggest problem... Now, I'll say this, okay? I can't digital paint whatsoever. I cannot digital paint whatsoever. I'm struggling with it. I'm struggling terribly. And Water Bottle wants to see it so bad. I'm going to look like a 2-year-old drawing on the iPad, okay? So, the problem I'm getting at here... Yeah, I'm using Procreate. And I have Affinity Designer on the iPad as well. The problem is, I've done vector for so long that I've almost lost touch with how to freeform paint. If that makes sense, right? Like... Because it's a different way of creating art, it's almost foreign to me now, you know? So I'm sort of having to relearn it in a way. And it's fun because I'm having a lot of fun with it. But it's definitely challenging. Like, there's times I just get flat frustrated with it and I just got to put the iPad down because I'm like, why can this not do what I want to do? You know what I mean? Because if I was doing it in vector, I'd be like, oh, you know, you could ask me to make a bike. And I'll be like, okay, let's make a bike, you know? Do you use Procreate? Okay. Where do you recommend learning? So I'm drawing on it. But where do you recommend learning the program? And I mean learning it well, as in feeling confident with it. Because there's still a lot of features. Do you just do it through use? Or did you actually sit down and be like, okay, I want to learn this, and did you like do a training or something? Because it's a different feel going from PC to, you know. So one thing I did is I bought this app right here called Reflector. So we can actually stream the iPad to my OBS. So you guys will actually get to watch me draw on the iPad on stream. Okay. That's what I need to do, is just do more watching and stuff. But yeah, very soon, Water Bottle. Very, very soon. We're gonna scratch that itch soon-ish. Okay, let's put the little tent here. Water Bottle will keep me on that too. She'll hold me to my word. I know she will. Okay, put this here. It'll be fun. It'll be challenging. I'm not gonna lie. It's going to be super challenging. Yeah, it's going to be challenging. But you guys know me by now. I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. Like, I don't mind, you know, learning on stream. I do it all the time. I'm not one of those that seeks perfection. I mean, we're human. We learn, right? That's what we do. How do I want to do this? Grab this tool. Oh boy, this is going to get confusing. Now we got to carry it out and not cross. That looks like a piece of candy or something. Not what I was going for. We'll just do a simple... Okay, I know what we'll do. Watch this. I'm tired, y'all. I apologize for the yawns. I'm old. What are you doing, Frodo? Huh? Oh, that's cool. It's a different way they snap. Anyone going to be trying Anthem this weekend? Curious. It is free this weekend for everyone. I don't know if y'all know that. Yeah, it's free for everyone this weekend, Water Bottle. All you gotta do is download it and log in and play. So, yeah, I know. And I'll be honest with you. I don't know if anyone tried it last weekend. But boy, oh boy, was that a buggy mess. So this is weird. I think I found a bug in the beta. Water Bottle, look at this. When I go to child something, try it again to make sure I'm not making a fool of myself. Alright, cut it, paste it, group it. Now let's snap it. It was a bad kind of rough. It was, okay, what was I doing wrong? Weird. Alright. Still sort of getting used to this version. I logged in. A friend gave me a, like a friendship code or something? I don't know. I don't know. And, I logged in, and for the few minutes that I was logged in, it wasn't bad. But, the game wasn't bad. But the overall, I don't know. Wasn't my cup of tea. I don't think. So you're not like a Destiny player, Warframe player, anything like that, then I presume, if you're not interested in Anthem. Because that's exactly what that game's going for. It's those looter shooter, Diablo, Destiny, Warframe people. That's where that game's aiming. 100%. So what do you like to play? I saw you say on Miller Stream the other night you like to play PUBG. Do you play like a lot of VRs or? I've never ever tried PUBG. Every time I go to try it, all I hear about is the bugs. Minus Fortnite. Okay. So you play like what's that other, the free one on PC that a lot of people play? Well. That, what's that one with the snowmobiles and stuff? Ring of Elysium. Yeah. You try that one? Did you like that one at all? I've never really gotten into VRs. Like, I don't know what it is, because in theory, I should like them. Right? I like shooters. I like those kinds of games. Whoa, what kind of tool was that? I just, for whatever reason, I don't really play VR games. Not that they're bad or anything, I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'll admit it, it's weird, it's strange. I tell you, it's funny though, my daughter keeps coming home and she asked to try Fortnite, and I'm just like, no. I'm not playing Fortnite. I don't care for the game. I tried it like twice and I couldn't get with it. I don't know. Not knocking it. If people like it, go for it. It just wasn't my cup of tea, you know? It was like, I don't know what it was, you know?
Welcome, everyone.
Who's the host? Chloe, how you doing tonight? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're sort of sitting here piddling around with some scenes tonight. Hope you're doing well. Look, I get you. I get you, Chloe. I'm exhausted. I don't know if it shows, but I am tired tonight. You know? I'm tired. I've worked way too many hours in the last 2 days. Way too many. And today was brutal. Good to see you, Chloe. Thank you for coming in. Get some rest. I'll see you next time. Okay, I love Overwatch, Aimless. So I don't know what it is. Like, VR games. Okay, so on paper, I played shooters my whole life. I played all the original FPS games, all the original Call of Duties, Battlefields. I mean, I played shooters for years. But for some reason, when I try to play a VR game, I just don't really... I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't really put an definitive answer on it. It doesn't really click with me. But you give me something like Overwatch that's more of like a competitive sort of shooter, if that makes sense. And I'm down with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I think a lot of people, they just think that I naturally hate on BRs or something. It's not that. I just don't really like them. I'm not the only one then. I feel like everybody plays BRs but me. It's like... I think I'm going to log in and try Anthem this weekend, though. I want to see what that's all about. Because I do enjoy Warframe. I do enjoy Destiny. I enjoy the looter-shooter sort of games. So I think I will log in and at least see what they're doing. Because this will be the last free weekend-ish thing before you have to actually pay for the game. Which, at this point, I'm not paying for it. I don't feel like the game at this point justifies the price. But I could be, you know, that's my opinion again. Yeah, because the game comes out the 15th, so 14 days. And they're giving everyone like a free demo weekend to see what you think. And you know what? Here's the thing, right? It's a free download. So as long as you have unlimited bandwidth, go for it. You download it, you see if you like it. If you like it, hey, great. If you don't, you didn't waste anything but a few minutes downloading the beta. That's the way I look at it. Sort of worth it in a way. Because I would much rather download a demo, try it, and be like, no, I don't like it, than buy a game for $60 and be stuck with it. Which I have done. I think we've all done that. Yeah, you know. That's why I'm recommending to people, if they even have an interest in it, try it now while it's free. Because I'm telling you, you go and you spend your hard-earned money on that, and it's terrible. There's nothing worse than that feeling to me. Okay, so that's going to be our fire. I sort of went for a... I'm not sure if y'all... Does that make sense, the wood? We're not done yet, obviously, but it's sort of like a 3D sort of isometric look to it. So we'll kind of put that here in front of the tent, and we're going to skew it. Going to elongate it down a little. Sort of like that. Yeah, okay. Now, let's do sort of a... How do we want to do this fire? Should we do like a roaring fire? Almost like a magical looking? Because this is supposed to be like a dreamy state almost. Maybe we should do almost like we did with the wizard dude. Do something really sort of magical looking. You know what we could do? We could use the same color palette we used for the city and the fire. It would sort of tie the two together, right? That might be a thing. Let's try it. And you'll notice too, like I don't normally sketch, which is something I'm trying to change with the iPad. So a lot of times, like I'll just envision a shape and just take it down. We'll just go straight digital with it. So like I'm trying to make fire right now. Trying keyword. Let's rotate this. Oh, and also, there's one thing. Like, don't worry about the sides that I draw things at. Because sides in vector art means nothing. It's very easy to change sides without losing quality later. Let's go here with this. Okay. Good. Now, obviously, that looks like a very small sort of flame. So what we'll do is we'll kind of bring it in here like this. Good. I like it. We'll copy this over. We'll make it smaller. And we'll go behind, and we'll go slightly darker with it, right about here, like that. All right? We'll modify this point to sort of bring it home a little bit. All right, now, we'll copy one more to the far back. And we'll go even darker than that one. Back. Back one more. And then we're going to use a little bit of trickery here. Even though it's the same shape. We'll drag this one down and make it longer like this to make it look like it's sort of extending from the back of the fire. Okay? I'm glad y'all like this style. I find that it's sort of a it's a thing where either people like it or they don't. You know what I mean? It's sort of it's I don't know. Some people, they think it looks too simple or too plain, but I personally, I love it. Hey, Candace, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's, how are you doing? Oh, excuse me, I'm very sorry. I don't mean to be yawning. Like I said, I had a heck of a day, heck of a couple days, so I'm gassed. Bear with me. Doing well. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm like old man tired. Seriously. Are you? Must be contagious. I got a couple more of those pages done, or started, Candace. I just haven't sent over any stuff on it. Let's go here. I don't know. We're going to go like this. Let's flip it. That, you know... There's logic in that statement. You are 100% correct. I don't think we have any new folks here, but if we do, hello. Feel free to get involved, ask some questions. We don't bite here. Yeah, it's been really bad today, Candace. Really bad. I was watching Lagby earlier. I had to refresh that like 12 times before it showed up. Have you guys been experiencing that as well? It's not just me, right? Trying to make sure I do this right. Oh yeah, I like that. See that sort of a translucent glow there? That's perfect. buddy of mine texted me. Oh, that's because it's in front. Yeah, my brain is. So here's the thing. I'm using a beta version right now, in case anyone's wondering. So I've already found one small bug. I'm going to have to sort of report that. But there's some new features in here. So in a way, I'm not learning a new software, but there's a few variances in this that are slightly different than what I'm used to. Because it looks like they're changing a little bit of the way they do some things. So like that. Kind of put this here. And now we're going to have to do a glow effect, right? Yeah, we'll do a glow effect. Test. Hey, Candace. I see you. You see me? I was actually telling you. I was going to tell you. I've had a lot of problems today getting streams to pull up, period. Like, they've been really... It's been really, really hit or miss. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but I guess it was some sort of a sign-in issue as well. Seems like there's a lot of things going on right now. Go to this. And we're just going to bring this all the way to the front and cover them. Yep. Okay. Now we need a glow. How do I want to... Yeah, it's been a little weird. A little hit or miss today. What? Hey, TR Gamer, how you doing? I'm from the US, TR Gamer. So I normally speak English. Oh, me? Lupin? That would have been funny. I may not stream as long tonight, guys. It all depends on how I feel in a little bit. We'll see. My aim too is to stream my regular times, but we'll see how I do tonight. I'm tired. I'm tired. See, now I can play with Candace. I'll start doing like Max Hedron stuff. Just be like, Candace will be like, what? Yeah, right? You'll be like, hey, I'm bugged again. And then you come back in and I'm like, oh, y'all better now? You know, and then like 10 minutes later, like, hey, Candace. Hey, Candace. Hey, Candace. Drive you nuts. Oh, let's do it with this. What is this? 2010? Okay, that's because this is... Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. I know what we need to do. Take this. Let's lock this thing. Find it in the layer panel. And lock it. And we're going to cut it and paste it. Copy it and cut it and paste it. Nice. Because we want the front of that tent to sort of be lit up. You see that? So we'll do 20 and 20. We'll do 20 on the tent, but I don't want 20 on the ground. Let me move this over. Okay. Yeah, we'll go like this, and then we're going to modify the heck out of this. Yeah, we'll go like this. We'll grab this one. Again, we're going to modify the heck out of this one. It's more of a scene study than anything. So, sort of like this one we did here. Just sort of a scene study, right? You know, just trying to experiment with colors, depth, just general different dynamics. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those things, like, everybody has something they're weak at. You know, some people, they can't draw hands well. Some people, they can't draw faces or feet or whatever. It's not that I can't draw scenes. It's just something I've never really done. So I sort of was like, you know what? Let's just attack it head on. Let's draw some. You know, and that's what we're doing. So far, so good. You learn, you grow, you get better, you know, and you just keep improving. It's all you can really do. Excuse me. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, I probably won't stream as long tonight, but I may try to get in like a bonus stream tomorrow or something. After I've had a good night's rest. Maybe stream for a little bit tomorrow because we're not going anywhere. We don't have any plans tomorrow. We're not. So my plan tomorrow is to get up, try to work on the book some, you know, get some stuff done, things like that. What's that, baby?
Madeline's coming?
Maddie's coming, but I'm not playing with Maddie. You are. Maddie's your friend, not mine.
Yeah, but...
Well, they don't know Maddie. Why would they know Maddie's coming? But Maddie ain't coming to play with me. Goofball.
Oh, she is coming to play with me. Tell them.
Tell them. Maddie's coming tomorrow, guys. Yeah, I need to play with Maddie. Nah, I'm afraid now, because the last time that child came over, we spoiled her, but like, we took her to Busch Gardens and took her out to like this fancy restaurant and stuff. What? No, you already had some. Why don't you have some Cheez-Its? Have some Cheez-Its. Okay? Don't fall. Okay. Alright, let me check something here. Okay. Well, I like that. I like that aspect of it. I feel like maybe we should do a... What else would be in this scene, guys? Maybe a bench? How would I draw a bench? Is this not? Hold on a sec. Let me check something here, folks. 1 second. Just got a message or something I need to check. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained tonight. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something with my kid. I'll be right back. Alright, back, sorry. Let me check one thing. So I forgot to do something, guys. I was going to hook up a third monitor tonight, and I totally forgot because I want to put a third monitor right there. Okay. Let's do some stuff here. You know, the thing is, oh yeah, you know, the thing is like, sometimes I think anybody who's an adult can relate to this, right? It's like, at what point in life did I get so old that like, it's so hard to, like, I work all the time now, you know? I was actually having this conversation with a friend the other day, and we were talking about how, like, when you're a kid, no one really explains to you how the difference between being a kid and an adult, right? Like, you don't really grasp it until you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then when you actually do it, you're like, holy smokes, I want to be a kid again. Like my daughter riding around on her hoverboard, she's got no clue. I don't like the way they changed that. Not liking that. Wonder why they did that. Oh man, you know? You remember being young and, you know, you had more freedom and more, like, in terms of, you know, what you did and being able to screw up. But it's like, you know, as an adult, you can't screw up. Like, it's a thing, you know? It's a life thing. Yeah, it's weird. Let's do this. New rank. What are you doing ranking up over there? So, oh, I need a suggestion on that, by the way, guys. We need a. I either want to turn the currency off or have it on. One or the other. Like, I either want to find a use for it, or I want to, like, just turn it off. You know what I mean? So I was thinking, like, should we? And I was talking to Water about this one day. Like, should we have something where, if you spend a certain amount of the currency you earn on stream, you could, like, request the drawing topic of the night or something? And I mean, as long as it's within. I mean, I don't know what would be the point of currency here. What can I have people do with it? It would make sense, you know. Right? Like, because I feel like it's either find a use for it or just get rid of it. You know what I mean? Because there's no need to have it on, and like people don't really come in here and play the games that are on, so it's, which is fine, you know. But this isn't really, so I don't know. I almost feel like we should just nuke them. Because I mean, you could be honest about it, right? Like we could just turn them off, and nobody would be the wiser at this point. You've noticed that too, then? It seems like it was a big hit at first, and then things just sort of went, you know? Really? Okay. Maybe I'll just get rid of them. I was just trying to think of, like, what could people do with currency here? You know, like, what would be a valid use for currency here? Like, request a picture, or, you know? Like, I don't know. Alright. Okay. So anyways, I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I hate to, but my eyes are legit crossing. I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but I am really tired. I think what I'm gonna do is I wanted to try to give it a go, but I am like literally, I'm completely spaced. Creative is not in my zone right now, I don't think. Choose something. Well, see, that's okay. So you're with me here. You're with me here. That's sort of what I was thinking, right? Like if we were drawing a random piece, you could spend like 10,000 whatevers, and you could pick like the color. I don't know. You know. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I need to. I've been live for about an hour and a half, but I definitely need to get the. I wanted to try, and I really wanted to see you guys, and I'm really trying to stay on schedule, but I am absolutely exhausted. Like, I can barely even speak. My mouth is like, my tongue's tripping over itself. So I think what I'm going to do is grab a book, go lay down, do a little bit of reading, and probably pass out. So, but what I will do, if you guys are interested tomorrow, you don't have to, but I'll probably do a stream during the day a little bit tomorrow, just because I don't have any plans, and I'm not playing with Maddie. So, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So let me just find somebody to drop a host on, and I think I'm gonna go chill because I'm definitely tired. I think we're just gonna go do that. And sorry about that, but I'm like crazy tired. I think I'll drop it on Metro. Metro, he's been away for a couple days. He's had some physical health stuff, so I'm gonna go drop a host on him. We'll say hi, and we'll go from there. So anyways, thanks for coming out, folks. Thanks for the host. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys